Okay, I will use alkenes as a case study here. Alkenes. Alkenes is a hydrocarbon with carbon-carbon. Hydrocarbon with carbon-carbon double bond. Okay? That is, so what are the rules of naming alkenes? Okay, let me start with rule number 1. Rule number 1. Just like rule number 1 in alkenes, in the hydrocarbons, that is unsaturated, on the rule of saturated hydrocarbons, first of all, we have to name the long chain. Okay? Yes, we name the long chain, the long continuous chain. That's the rule number 1. Name the long continuous chain and assign prefix as follows. And assign prefix. Okay, that is it. And then rule number 2. Rule number 2. Identify the position of the double bond. Position of the double bond. And give its lowest possible number. And give its lowest possible number. Rule number 3. Name the long chain first. Name the long chain first. Name the long chain first before the double bond. Okay, rule number 3 or rule number 4. In the case of a side chain, give priority to double bond, to the double bond by giving its lowest possible number. And the rule number 5. Rule number 5. For more than one multiple bond, name to give this bond lowest possible number. Okay, take note. Let me start from the first one. Rule number 1: name the continuous long continuous chain and assign prefix. Identify the position of the double bond and give it lowest possible number. Number the long chain first before the double bond. And in case of side chain, give priority to the double bond by giving it lowest possible number. And rule number 5: for more than one multiple bond, name to give this bond lowest possible number. Okay, on this rule we're going to apply it now to look at some examples of unsaturated hydrocarbons, basically alkenes. Okay, remember, you also know that each carbon here will have just 4 bonds. So there won't be bond here to not make it overbonded, or giving the octet state of carbon to be more than 8. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So no more bond here. So we continue here. And then to the last one. Okay, what they call this organic compound, you can pause the video on our sites. The long chain is 6. Okay, so the long chain will come first, which is hex. The position of this bond give this bond the lowest possible number. So let's not number the bonds. This bond is not numbered. It's not considered. It's not the first carbon-carbon. So the first carbon-carbon is this bond. Bond 1, bond 2, bond 3, bond 4, bond 5. Bond 1, bond 2, bond 3, bond 4, bond 5. So is it hex 4 in or hex 2 in? Please, let's put the lowest number here. Is hex 2 what? In. You don't say 2 hex in. You say hex 2 in. Please, the long chain will come first before the position of the bond. So these are the notes. Let's look at another example. Okay. So we must not forget, since the bond is now multiple 2, this is just monoene, just one position of double bond. This is now 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there are 2 multiple bonds here. So this is still hex. But since it's 2, it will be hexa. This one is hex because it's just splitting 1. So in the case where we're not splitting 2 now, it's called hexa. Mention their position. Hexa what? The first one is in position 1, comma. The other one is in position 3. And then since there are 2, before you now write in, you must put die, showing that the 2 double bond is in different position. There are 2. So that's why die before the in. So this is hexa 1, 3, die, in. Very correct. So in example 3, let's look at another structure in this manner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we have here okay, how do we name this organic compound? I want to pause the video and try it. Please, number to give this lowest number. So the numbering should not start from here, but from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this methyl group is at position 5 and not 2. So this is 5 methyl. Long chain is 6, so 6 is what? Hex what? Where is this X1 in? That is the name. Let's look at example 4. Okay. The name of the compound. First, we have to check where the chain is much more lengthier or longer. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay. I have the chain much more longer than naming it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you consider the chain to be longer, straight, that will be wrong answer. But if you consider it to be from here like this, that will be correct naming. Okay, so I've been able to find out the location of 2 side chains. This is the first side chain, this is the last side chain. So this side chain is attached to position 3, not 2, even though 2 appears to be the lowest number. But we are considering giving this particular we consider, okay, this is coming from here. We consider where we can't number from here and say 1, 2, 1. Okay, why we can't number from here, but from here go like this. It's just like we are considering this double bond in effect to give its lowest possible number. We can't start from here because we have to pass how many bonds before coming here? We have to pass 2 bonds before coming here. We have to pass 3 bonds before coming here. But we pass 2 bonds before coming here. So the right numbering should go like this. So going like this now, we have assigned this methyl group to position 3, 3, 4, 5. The second one is at position 6. So there are 2 of them. So you must use prefix die. Don't say 3, 6 methyl. No, it's not possible. 3, 6 die to show you there are 2. 3, 6 die methyl. So how many carbon are there in long chain? The 7. So that 7 is hept. Hept what? This is the first bond, second bond, third bond, fourth bond, fifth bond, sixth bond. Okay, carbon bond is what we are considering. So to what bond is that double bond is located. So if you count from here, bond 1, bond 2, bond 3, bond 4, it doesn't appear that 4 will much more higher number than 3. So we put 3 here as the exact location of the double bond at position 3. So it's 3,6 dimethyl hept 3 in. That is correct. And not, it does appear that some people will say that this structure will be going by straight chain. They will say that this is 2-ethyl. They will not call it C2 because it's C2H5. They say it's 2-ethyl. That is coming from here. 2-ethyl, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they will not say this one is 5-methyl, and they will conclude by saying pents. Pents. 2 in. Oh, that is absolutely wrong. This is correct. Okay, so this is correct. Or some other will see it in this angle by coming this way and say 1, 2, and they say it is 2. It's now become 2-methyl. 2, comma 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They say it's 2,5-dimethyl. Okay, the last say it's 2,5-dimethyl. 2,5,1. Let me come again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2,5-dimethyl hex. Hept. Sorry, it's okay. It's supposed to be 6. Hex 2 in. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 in. Some other people will say it's 2,5-dimethyl hept. Hept 4 in. Is also wrong. This is for those that will think like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then they say this is methyl, position 2, this is methyl, position 5, and they without knowing that coming from here, the proximity, there is distance in this bond from here, from this carbon to this carbon is much more distance than from this carbon to this carbon. So we look at where the double bond is closer to the side, to the is closer to the carbon open chain. There will be 2 open chain here. Where will which carbon is this double bond closer to? Is it closer to this carbon or is it closer to this carbon? So considering the 2 carbons here, which of this is closer to this bond? It is this carbon that is much closer. So the naming should start from here. And if you start from here, this methyl is at position 3, this methyl is at position 6. So we have the correct naming is 3,6-dimethyl hept 3 in. Is very correct. Okay, these are the examples of naming unsaturated hydrocarbon. So let's look at the naming in alkyl halides. Alkyl halides.